Zetta will join us at the bottom of the hour. So I had this conversation with Xander prior to the show. Does anybody know? Do they keep track how many snaps players took in that first preseason game? Okay. I don't see Sean as the problem. Okay. He's blaming Nick for hiring the guy. Okay. In theory, you're not wrong. He hired a nobody. KC, will you do me a favor? Tell me how many snaps Jihaad Campbell played on Saturday. Could you? Somebody tell me. I'm curious because I've got a take here, and I want to see if you guys are going down this lane with me. How many snaps did Jihaad Campbell take on Saturday? Because he played a lot. He was out there a lot in that game. Okay. So Campbell had 14. Okay. 14 snaps. Okay. How many snaps did Jeremiah Trotter take? Let me see here. Kyle, how many snaps did Trotter play in that game on Saturday? I thought he played more than 14. Campbell played 37. Thank you. Okay. So he played 37. Is Jeremiah Trotter a better football player than Jihaad Campbell? Is he a better football player than Jihaad Campbell? No. Why would Vic play Campbell and the only starter? Why would he play him? I think Trotter's outplayed him. Every time I see Trotter out there, Trotter looks great. Trotter looks like a better ball player. Oh, wait. Well, I didn't ask you who had more talent and more upside. Who's a better football player right now on August 18th? Who's a better football player? Why would Vic play that guy and next to Trotter when no other starter played? To get Campbell's attention? I don't think that guy said subliminal messages. I think he tells those guys exactly what is expected. I think Jeremiah Trotter's a better football player right now. At least he's showing it than Campbell has. I think Vic knows that. And I think what's happened here is that Jeremiah Trotter has played himself into reps at the expense of Campbell. Injury was the reason. That's why he started. So you couldn't put another linebacker out there? You put your starting linebacker out there? So there was another guy that was injured in the secondary. They didn't put Q in. That's stupid. That's a stupid take by Prince. His field IQ is higher because he's been in the system longer, not talent. Rasputin, who's a better football player today on August 18th? Hey, this is like asking the question, has Darius Cooper outplayed Hollywood Brown in practice? Answer's yes. Answer's yes. But politics play a factor here. We're reaching here? Where have you seen Jihaad Campbell be greater than what you've seen with Trotter? Where have you seen that? What example? Give me one. There's something to be said for knowledge that Trotter's dad has given him to overcome deficiencies. He makes 0 false steps. 0. Trotter looked good versus backups in the preseason. Jihaad Campbell. Wait, we saw Jihaad versus starters last year. Wait a second. Whoa, you're trying to tell me that players don't get better? Isn't that what happened to Kobe Dean? From the first time he got to Philadelphia, he got better. How do you know how well Trotter would have played with starters? You don't know that. And he's a first-round pick. Campbell is not a better tackler than Trotter. Not yet. He's out there diagnosing plays before the snap. Love the shit. Yeah. Oh, no, not another injury guy. Thank you. Hey, Oscar, I'll ask you, get this. This guy's got a problem with me asking this question now. Is Jeremiah Trotter a better football player than Jihaad Campbell right now? He's got a problem with that. He thinks that's negative. Me saying that Trotter might be a better ball player today. Sills, Campbell's got tremendous upside with his ability. That wasn't the question. The question is, who's playing better ball? Don't you want to play the better guy? Get this. Jihaad will get better also. Really? I guess that's why Vic played him and started him when no other starter started. I got it. Why would you start him in a game that didn't matter if he's so instrumental in the defense? Why would you start him in a football game that doesn't matter? No one else did. What it's leading up to is Bond is the odd one out. That could very well be. Is Munden ready? I don't know. I actually like that kid, and I've liked him since he got here. Trotter also seems to have a skill set similar to Dean. They may be looking to utilize each of the linebacker skill sets in a way to benefit the defense. I'll say something else to you, too. He's not going to start over Campbell. You know what he's done, though? He's given himself an opportunity to get playing reps. And he's elbowed his way into the room. And Vic's impressed with him. You can tell. You can tell. That kid's going to play. And he's going to play at the expense, I think, of Campbell. I'm not going to tell you that he's going to start because of the politics in the front office. Man, the front office loves their politics, boy. Whew. Man, That is a political football organization. Wherever you are drafted, you are basically, without a doubt, you are stereotyped. That organization loves to stereotype football players, and they love to cookie cutter you and put you in a box. Vic is the only guy that doesn't do that. Vic doesn't care where you're drafted. Nick, Howie, all the offensive coaches, they care where you're drafted. Not on the defensive side. Because you know what you get from Vic? Hey, that's a Howie Roseman question. They love to stereotype all of their players on their roster.